Okay, breakfast is over, but I still get my eat on. Let my presence known, telling peasants they can be gone.
Uh-oh, cut date. Got some people that gotta be gone. All right, let's take a look. Who gotta go? Let's take a look at these running backs. Hopefully we can keep them, but let's go take a look. We got an extra left guard. We don't need him. Extra right tackle. Don't need him. Extra left end. Don't need him. Extra middle linebacker. Don't need one of them. And we are gonna lose. Boom. Take a look. They can ask me questions because we went 3-1. What you think? Our whole locker room think we going to the Super Bowl. What do you think? You think we came to not win the Super Bowl? We're gonna serve y'all. Anyway, here go look at some of the news going around. You know, just trying to keep you updated with some top stories in the league. Of course, it's only week 1, so I'm not even gonna say, oh, Madden don't give good stories, but it's only week 1. Season 1, week 1. Adrian Peterson can't find a home. What? Let's go. Well, this is the moment I've been waiting for. It's time to get the draft classes imported. Time to get the season started. Time to get the cuts. Time to get this 53-man roster and hit the field. It's an exciting time of the year. Even though the real season is over, Super Bowl was last week. This past weekend, Rams was the Super Bowl champs. What you think, the Rams gonna win the Super Bowl here? I don't know, they got action. They got the same squad. I don't know. I think Denver got it. I mean, I should. Well, let's take a look at the matchup. Oh, the injury report. Yeah, we got Deshaun Hamilton down. He's not a starter. He's a special teams player, so he's replaceable. Luckily, we get to face the Ravens with no Derek Wolfe. And let's get ready for football.
Baltimore, a working-class city looking for its heroes to be more. It's the toughness of Johnny U and the unbreakable heart of Ray Lewis. In Baltimore, even the band won't surrender. These are the Ravens. In the Mile High City, the standards are just as high. It's Elway leading the drive. And going back-to-back with Sharp and Shanahan. In Denver, they still win for John. These are the Broncos.
We still win for John, baby. That's the reason I'm a Bronco fan. I watched John Elway play one time, 1985, I believe it was, Super Bowl Sunday. My first time ever seeing, I never even heard of the Denver Broncos. And I was a young whippersnapper, but I've been a play hard type of kid my whole life. And I watched John Elway, and he gave it all. He lost, but he left it all on that field. And I said, that's the type of player I am, and that's the type of player that I'm going to follow. And I followed Elway to this day. We still win for John. Opening kickoff Monday night, starting the season off right. Return to the 21. Lamar Jackson heading out to the field. First play of the game, and Freeman finds a hole. I don't think Freeman is their number one in real life, but in video game stature, he is looking ready as of the first play of the season. Hitting the hole, making moves, making people miss. Second play of the game. Monday night kickoff. Oh, man falls into him. Actually slowed him down because he had room to the edge. Take a look at the starters for Baltimore. Got Freeman as the starter, Watkins on the edge, Hollywood Brown on the other edge. Oh, Freeman up the middle. They are just pounding the ball, and so far that Denver's defense is looking a little weak, and we got a hurt strong safety on the play, Kareem Jackson. After the first down and wiping that hurt man off the field, we get another sweep to Freeman and bust another one for 8 or 9. Let's take a look at these Broncos. They say look at Steven, but I say Agum. Hey, it's him. I say that guy had a real good preseason, so I'm going to keep my eye on him. Another toss to Latavius Murray, and they have sealed the edge, and no one's going to catch him. After running the ball with Freeman all the way down, no passes on the drive. They finish it off with some healthy, fresh legs. Latavius Murray comes in, gets the toss, and puts the Ravens up 7 on their first drive of the season. Denver Bronco defense looked good during the preseason, but this is the starters. 1 carry, 26 yards, 1 touchdown. And the Denver Broncos, after the kickoff, dumps it off to Gordon. Gordon picks up 8, maybe 7. Taking a look at the Broncos starters, got Gordon, Sutton. Noah Fant will be a viable option across the middle. Very good hands, very athletic as a tight end. All right, second down on the Bronco, first drive of the season. This time giving it to Gordon on the ground. He hits the hole and gets hit, but not before picking up 9. On the following play, Gordon breaks out of a tackle and is hit hard after picking up about 5. Take a look at the Ravens starters. Thomas at linebacker wearing 52. You know, where the Baltimore Ravens, we're used to seeing 152 at the linebacker position. And there's Noah Fant coming across the middle after the sack on the 3rd and 18 and picks up the long first down. Keep the drive alive, already down 7. And as I said, Noah Fant, athletic tight end, will be making plays across the middle today. And that is how the first quarter will end. Broncos down 7 at the end of 1. The crowd sensing the urge to get in the end zone, screaming they want 7. And as we cut away, we will be back here in, they say Sports Authority Stadium, but this is always Mile High Stadium to me. And across the middle, off the play action, it's Tim Patrick making the catch and going down at the 5. After a short run, Melvin Gordon finds Pater. That will even the Broncos and the Ravens up here in the second quarter. Stadium is rocking. We are back to football season at its finest. Game 1 of Monday night underway. The rest of the league has played, and this is the only game left. And Jackson drops back for the first time, doesn't set his feet and throws. Darby goes up, and it was underthrown, and he trips and stumbles, but he gets the interception and is down at the 40. They have a strong leg kicker, so it looks like they will be starting to drive in field goal range. As Darby getting the first turnover for the Broncos of the season. Bridgewater drops across the middle, a dart, and Judy makes the catch and trucks a man on his way to taking a 7-point lead. The Ravens once were known for their hard-hitting defense, covering passes, but now it looks like the Broncos have the kryptonite, and it looks like he just crippled the safety with kryptonite. Well, maybe not, because that wasn't Superman or nothing, but Broncos take a 7-point lead. Middle of the second quarter, and Jackson stumbles, and he goes down, he gets up, and he's taken down again. Jones with the first Broncos sack of the season puts them in a second and long situation, and they will punt, and the Broncos will move the ball in the scoring range, and Judy on the out route for his second touchdown of the day. You know, they like to put Judy in real life on the edge, on the outside. I'm one of those, if you got big receivers with good hands to run good routes, let your speedy route guy like Jerry Judy play that slot, take advantage of all that space, get him to the edge, let him make the option routes, wide open touchdowns. There we go, 21-7 going into the half. Broncos looking good, moving the ball. Their defense is standing sturdy. Coming into tonight, home field advantage was going to be key because this is a good Ravens team. But it looks like the Broncos are up for the challenge on offense and defense. And they are fired up coming out of halftime, looking like they are dominating this whole game. Bridgewater with the pump fake, got a man open. It's Sutton and Cortland Sutton with this second grab of the season. Finding his way open, and Bridgewater off the play action, rolls right. He looks, he's got pressure. Oh, he pump fakes it, and no one fell for it, and he is sacked, and he's down. It doesn't look like he's getting up. Locke has to take over, and after the wind was in their face, they couldn't kick the field goal. They went for it. Drew Locke threads the needle to KJ Hamler. They hooked up all preseason long, and now it looks like it paid off in the regular season. He found his guy, and Melvin Gordon with the push from the offensive line has no one in his way. He plays the guitar and shreds it and says game over after putting his team up 28-7. That is the way the third quarter will end, 28-7 after, for these Bronco fans, an exciting first three quarters. Now, can the defense just hold them off after getting a field goal? Jackson in range to get some points, and he throws to the corner. Oh, what a route. Did he get both down? He said he got both feet down. Hollywood Brown with the catch. Let's take a look. Couldn't see it from that angle. Not sure we'll be able to see it from this angle. Looks like I'm not sure, but all touchdowns are reviewed, and the booth is taking a look. Let's take a look with them. On that view, it doesn't look like, looking at his feet, but there it looks like his feet may have been down when he secured that inbounds. We're just going to have to get the call.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Wow, and I can only think that call only stands because it was called a touchdown on the field and possibly just didn't have the evidence to overturn it, but they would go for two unsuccessfully, and that is the way this game would end here in Denver. First week in the books, player of the game, Melvin Gordon, 25 carries, 110 yards, 2 touchdowns. Coaches shake hands at midfield. And let's go and take a look at the play of the game. And it is Bridgewater hooking up with Jerry Judy and running people over. That's the way they took the lead, and from that moment on, they had never looked back. Dominated this game. Thank you for tuning in. Come back next week, week 2 action against the New York Giants at Metfield Stadium. Thank you, and let's cue the zoo.
Gemini, personality like a schizo. I'ma get though, I lit a G code. Dogs roaming packs just like we roll. It's like a free throw.